Hey everybody, welcome back to the Video Geek Squad channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a Exemplary AI review, which is a product that is currently available on AppSumo at a lifetime deal. Now, this particular product is going to help you to push out an enormous amount of content, and it's going to help you pretty much transcribe and repurpose your content without all of the hassle. Now, this product was actually brought to me by a coach and a mentor of mine, and I actually decided to go ahead and make the plunge and really look at it and dive into it so that you guys could see it from the inside look. Now, I have to be honest with you, I'm sort of having a sneaky suspicion that this is another one of these like Pictory, products that, if you get it now, it's probably going to work in your favor in the long run. I remember when I first bought Pictory, I knew I was going to use it for doing transcribing, but I didn't realize that it had the ability to do some of the other things that it does. And so in this particular video, I want to tell you guys, this is one of these products that I do not want you to sleep on. Even if you get, 2 codes or 3 codes, I recommend that you do it. Now, you can get a max of 4 codes on this particular deal, and I'm probably going to max this out myself personally, only because I think this is probably the best ideal situation for this particular option here. Okay, now Exemplary AI is going to help you create some amazing video and audio content. This actually does audiograms as well. So you guys will be able to create some audiograms as well, which is another product that I was looking at AppSumo a long time ago because I wanted to create audiograms. And now with Camtasia, I have the ability to create audiograms, but this, I can actually create the audiogram in here and I can supercharge it inside of Camtasia. And I'll be talking to you about that in some other tutorials and videos. Well, but you can repurpose the content here, which makes it really easy. All right. Now, so it's going to repurpose all your content. It's an alternative to Descript or Otter AI. And so you can take all of your meetings, some of your notes, and you can create highlights. You can translate this into, various languages. So this is pretty amazing, this particular tool at this point. And I actually have to say it's done very well, just to tell you. Now, as it says on the website, you can turn your audio and video into engaging content. You can upload any audio or video file. You can edit your transcriptions as content as you like. You can create clips and stories inside of here for yourself as well. So that's also an option for you as well. All right. Now I'm going to be getting inside the software here in a minute to kind of show you a little bit more of it and kind of go through some things with you for, that are going to make sense. Now, currently it has 2 reviews. It has a 5 tacos on those 2 reviews. Now, if you look here, we're going to let's just do this. Let's get into the plans and the features, and then we'll go over the plans and the features. First of all, you have lifetime access to Exemplary AI, all future plans and starter plan updates. If the plan name changes, you're going to be mapped, as well as you can redeem your code within the first 60 days, and you can stack up to 4 codes of this. Okay. All right, now what the features include in all of these plans is you can ask any question to the audio video using the AI chat. You can generate content from your media files. You can create short clips or audiograms for social media. They have up to 90 languages, and you have unlimited reviewers, so they only have the view only feature. You have standard AI models to generate content, and I do understand that they do have some future plans as newer AI models are created to sort of integrate those in, and I'm sure they're probably going to come at a premium or a cost, but that's something that I did read. Automatic transcriptions and translations. You can create story highlight reels as well, and you can create instant insights with AI chat. Okay. Now, when you're thinking about plan number 1 is going to come with all the features included. You get 1 team member, plus you get 200 minutes per month. Plus, you get AI chat prompts and transcripts. Now, understand something here, guys. The only thing that's going to really make a big difference with the plans is the team members and the transcription minutes per month. If you're the kind of person who is creating a lot of videos every month, the transcription minutes is going to be really important. Now, I want you to hear me really carefully. If you're doing Zoom meetings normally last about an hour, hour and 30 minutes. So you're talking 60, maybe 70, 80 minutes per Zoom. You got to keep in mind, you guys are going to probably want to lean towards the planned 3 because it's going to give you more transcription minutes. I'm sorry. The transcription minutes is what's key here, everybody. So keep that in mind. Now, you're going to get all these other features, but what the most important thing for you, if you're creating a lot of lives or you're doing a lot of things that you're going to need to transcribe, the transcription minutes is what's crucial and what's important here, okay? So if I'm going to be honest with you, my recommendation is to stack 4 codes on this. It's 196 to stack 4 codes. This is another one of these opportunities, you guys. Back in the day when I told you guys about Pictory and some of you slept on Pictory, this is going to be one of these situations where you're going to want to be here and you're going to want to get these 1,200 transcription minutes per month, okay? So that's just my thought, okay? Now, they do have a website here, and we'll look at that in a second. You've got the YouTube channel, the founders LinkedIn, feature requests, their roadmap. They do have a roadmap here for you as well, and a help center, LinkedIn as well as Twitter. Now, here is the roadmap, guys. As you can see, these are some of the things that they have planned. Auto face detection for clipping, dubbing, live collaboration, customized clip and audiogram design. This is huge, I have to tell you, because when I went in there to look, I'm like, okay, they definitely need to make some changes here. A Chrome extension, text-based video editor, so you'll be able to do that. Live transcriptions, burn subtitles into videos, and a Zapier integration. So the Zapier integration for automation is going to be really huge as well. They're going to do a subtitle editor as well. So you guys are going to get a whole bunch of other features that they are currently working on, as well as if you have any sort of requests, you can make those requests here. Okay, guys, when you come to the Exemplary AI website, this is actually what you're going to see. They're going to talk to you about the transcriptions, the AI writer, translation, etc. You guys will be able to add your speakers, etc. So it's just going to give you a little bit of the rundown here. Let's see if we can look at the pricing here. The starter plan is $19 a month. It's billed annually. If you're doing the pro plan, it's $45 a month, and that's billed annually. Or if you're doing the ultimate, keep in mind the ultimate gives you 1,800 minutes, and that's $119, okay? So if you compare that to what actually is on AppSumo, you're going to get 1,200 transcription minutes per month, and that's for $196, but you get it at a lifetime deal. So that's what you have to keep in mind when it comes to looking at this particular option, okay? So that's what I would definitely tell you. That's why I said putting 4 codes on this is probably going to be best. Now let's take a look inside of the Exemplary AI software, so that way you can see how it looks on the inside and you can make a decision if this is going to be a very good choice for you. And if you don't grab this, I'm going to think something's wrong with you, but especially if you're creating content. But let's just take a look so that way you can see the inside of the software. Okay, guys, when you initially log into the software, this is what you're going to initially see. I've already added a video in here. You're going to, of course, get all of your normal stuff up here where you find out about all of your codes, and I'll go through that. This is your home page, right? So you have your home page here. Let me get rid of this if I can. Let's see, we're going to collapse that. Okay. All right. So you can search your projects here. You can add filters such as when you created, how long it is, the language it's in, and the status. Okay, so you can look, you've got one of them that is done, and you can also deal with your language, which is of course English, that is in there. Okay, so you can add a file here, you can create a folder, and you can also use the magic prompts. So what you do is it'll they'll give you a dialog box that'll say import your file. And so you just simply drag and drop that and it'll start to work. Now you can also come up here and import it as well. Now I've already done one just so we can use it in this example for this particular review. So let's go ahead and click here. All right, now I titled this. Now, just for something when I was playing around with this, here's what I'm going to recommend that you do first. Make sure that you edit your translation here. Edit your output first, because if you edit your output first, then all of the other things that you created here with that's auto generated for you will then work out better, because you're going to see your transcript first and then you can click the button to auto generate your content. Fix the transcript first before you auto generate everything, because if you auto generate everything without fixing the transcript first, then you're going to have misspellings and you're going to have stuff in there that isn't proper. So make sure that you adjust this first. So that's the first tip that I'm going to give you in this review. So make sure that you do that, because I've already done it and I've already looked at it, so I know that that's what's going to make a difference for you. Okay, so then you have your AI writer, you have your AI chat, you have clips that you can make. You have your story, your subtitles, your translations. The dubbing feature is coming soon, as well as the settings. Okay. All right. So when you're working with your transcript, let's look here first. This is what comes up. If you like, when I first logged in here, the word text to AI wasn't spelled properly. So I had to highlight it, and you can actually just correct it. Okay. So it makes it really easy. Now, I have another piece of software. So if I find a word that's spelled, I can highlight that one word. It'll go in my transcript and find it throughout the entire transcripts. And with one button, I can change the entire transcript. And so, it makes it really easy. But here you're going to have to do it one by one. And so for the developers, what I would say to you guys, it would really be a cool feature if you found a word that was misspelled and you could tell the system find that throughout the rest of the transcript. So if it's misspelled anywhere else, you could go down and look and actually change it there. So it just makes really, the editing process of this part really, really fast. Okay. So that's your transcription part. Now, here's a neat thing. Let's say, for instance, you see something here. You can actually come over here, highlight it, and this dialog box will come up and it will let you create a clip. You can add to an existing story that you've already created, or you can create a thread. Okay. Now, or you can, highlight it, etc. And here's your colors, etc., etc. Okay. So that's what you can do. So when you're editing now, and I'm going to get into the add to story here in a second, but you can actually create a clip. Now, I actually like the way this creates a clip. Just from you simply highlighting and clicking on the create a clip button. That just makes more sense, and it's just easier to use that way. And so you guys have to think about it that way, especially if you're going to be, using this to make clips for social media. So that gets a 10,000 plus for me. I really like that part. Okay. All right. So that's that. Now, when you come over here, you can actually start to talk to the AI portion of this. Let me see if I can move that out of the way. Can we get rid of this? Yes, clear. So what you can do is you can actually start entering your prompts here and telling this what you would like for it to do. And you can actually create certain things with that. So that's that. Then you have your highlights. Remember I said if you copy this, you can create a highlight here. So you can create a highlight and you can highlight it. And so if you had something that you just wanted to give it a prompt from a certain highlighted portion of your video, you could do that as well. So that's also awesome, just so that you know. That's pretty decent. If you've got insights, it'll tell you some insights, and you can look in here and add to your insights. If you had multiple speakers in here, you could add, separate the speakers and put in the information for those particular speakers. But in this particular video, it just recognizes one speaker, so it's not really necessary. And if you are working with your team or whatever, you could have comments here, is what I'm thinking this comment thread is for. Okay. Now that's that particular portion. Now, let me talk to you a little bit about the auto-generated content. When you come into the auto-generated content, this is going to create a summary for you. So it's already created a summary for the video. This is your reels. You can edit the reels here. Now, this is where it's going to add to the chapter. Remember, I told you when you highlight a certain part, you can add it to the what's already generated here. So instead of it being 3 little clips here, it would be 4 based upon whatever. So it'll create one highlight reel unless you create several different highlight reels, or if that's something that you wanted to do. All right. Now you can make this into an audiogram, so it doesn't necessarily have to be a clip. You can turn it into an audiogram, and you can actually change the orientation. So it could be landscape. You could do portrait. And what would be neat too here is if you were able to move this around just in case you needed to do that. You can also create a square situation here. So that makes it really neat as well. And you can change the clip duration. You can the subtitles, the size of the text, the color of the text, and the background. So in case you wanted to change, let's say you wanted to change the background to, I don't know, let's say you wanted to make it a little bit wider. So the background, let's say you wanted to make it red. So the background would be red and the text would be white, okay, if that's what you did. And you can increase the size of the text if you needed to do that as well, okay? All right, so that's something that you could do. And as you see, it'll come up like that, okay? Now that's a little bit too big of a text, but that just goes to show you have the ability to do that. This is where you're going to play around with the fonts and the background of it. So that's how you're going to do that. Now, when you're ready to export this, you would just simply hit share and export. You would save it, and then you would export it. Now, I'm not going to save it right now because I don't want to have to go back in here and do it twice. You're going to get a shareable URL if you wanted to do that. And you can generate the story video. So this will even let you link in here some kind of way as well. So that's pretty cool as well. So in case you didn't want to always download it, you could just create a shareable link. So that's pretty cool also. So let's exit out of there. It also created a generated blog post. And what I'm figuring, this is their header 1. And these are your header 2s, okay? So it generated a blog post for you, so you can use this for the blog post. And if you needed to go in there and add more to it, you could, of course, do that. I'm going to have a lot of fun playing around with this. Me, myself, personally, that's going to be really cool. All right, now you also have your tweets. So if you wanted to do some tweets, it's going to generate 4 tweets for you. Also, you're going to generate some chapters of your video for you. So the chapters have already been created. Now, I also want you guys to look here. The questions and answers have already been generated for you. And this does a better job generating questions and answers. I mean, this is just really, really good. So if you're going to for workflow purposes, I would probably, use this blog and maybe regenerate it with some prompts that I have already to see what kind of output I could come up with. But this would be the ideal situation here. So it's already doing that for you, okay? So everything there is done for you. So these are your reels. And so you can create additional reels like I told you before, okay? Now, when you come down here, these are your stories, okay? Kind of like the reels as well. These are your subtitles. So if it's generated subtitles, this is subtitles for you as well. I would really love the ability to edit this inside of here because I think this would make it so much easier. So for the product developers, this would be really huge for people to come in here and just edit their subtitles here. And if it could change it throughout the entire script, transcript, that would be really good. But I don't know how you would do that. But yeah. And this is for the clips as well. If you're making clips, and you can put those clips in here as well. All right. So for the most part, guys, that's really what this is. The dubbing feature, they're still working on this. That's why I didn't talk about that. So you got your settings here. So if you had a document or whatever, you could do that there. All right. So let me just go up here really quick. I don't know if I need to do this. This is where you can add additional codes. You can work with your profile or manage your plan, as well as tell you about your usage. All right. Now, what I'm going to recommend that you guys do in this particular instance, I'm going to recommend that you full stack this. you know, this is $196 for 1,200 minutes. I think that's really good. I make a lot of videos and I use another plan, and I don't think I've ever hit 1,200 minutes. And you guys know how much I post on this video. I'm here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, posting something on this channel, and so I don't think I've ever hit these minutes. So that's something you need to be thinking about as far as that's concerned. All right, guys. So please hit the link in the description below. Subscribe to the channel if you like tutorials like this, and I will see you in the very next video.